Similar to that? Can't say I have. Definitely will remember someone like that. You said it was a couple hours before sundown. We didn't. He just trying to remember. We didn't have that many people in at the time. Most people were out and about helping the preparation and stuff like that. Him included. And he throws a thumb over at the other halfling.
I understand. Thank you very much for your time. I know you are busy.
No, it's fine. Sorry to hear about your missed friend. Hey, you'll turn up. It'll be fine. It'll turn out just fine, I'm sure.
Thank you.
If I see anyone like that, if I see anyone of that disposition, should I send a runner? What's your name, friend?
You can call me Tandem. You could send a runner to Lord Ian.
Lord Xorlet. Gotcha. It's not that far. I could probably make the run myself.
Tandem gives him a big smile and a nod of thanks.
He does a finger at you. Not a problem, friend. Not a problem. It's always good to have someone around.
Yes, it is. I rejoined the others, and he did. Weiss does not seem to have been here. We should check the other places.
Let's go.
There is a slight possibility that she could have gotten into trouble and might be arrested, but I feel like we probably would have been informed of that one, actually. Never mind.
Oh.
We should check in with the bar, the hospital with Samuel, and then the jail.
I agree with the sentiments.
I would say you guys probably would have been notified. I think Ian would have mentioned that at the breakfast table. It is something I didn't consider even thinking about. Also, I'm gonna change music. So, turn repeat.
So it's a fair assumption that, like, if they were arrested, we would have been told at this point.
Basically.
Okay. Unless the person coming to tell us was assassinated.
That would be a good mindfuck. There, that's something nice and jaunty. So, you guys leave the cool double respite, and you guys look at the sign, and it's like double respite. And you see like two halfling faces on it, like, that's why it's called the double respite. And you guys get on your merry way, and stop by the next place. Craggy's place.
Craggy?
What?
Something Scooby-Doo. It was the guard captain this whole time! I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
Let's see who's been under this, doing this mystery gang. So, you got Tandem, you enter leading, because this is much more familiar to you than anyone else here. Enter the familiar confines of Craggy's place. Seeing amidst it, the nefarious sort, the not so nefarious sort, all of them having a good time in either quiet or loud ways.
I give a head nod to anyone I recognize.
See your friendly neighborhood scribe, Marcone.
I'd probably just beeline for Marcone.
Marcone is just sort of chilling by himself. He has basically like an entire like booth to himself, like a corner booth. So it's, you know, probably hold a party of like probably 9. Yeah, and you come on over, and he just gestures you to sit down. Morning to you too.
Good morning. We have misplaced Weiss. We do not know where she is. Have you
raised
seen
an eyebrow? Misplaced? How the hell did you misplace a person, much less a tiefling?
They did not come home yesterday evening.
I think it's more they misplaced us. Whether that's intentional or not is the question right now.
Fair enough. I mean, she hadn't stopped by here. Lots of people have been stopping by in here, but not her. Try the Wayfarer's Fork. That seems to be you guys' favorite haunt, right? Maybe she got drunk or something there. And, I think the place is rooms. Well, I know the place is rooms. So, maybe she's there for the night.
This is a good suggestion.
You don't sound convinced.
Oh, sorry, my common is not first language.
Ah, fair enough. Keep forgetting that. The first part you went to was the double respite. It's the cool double respite, Craggy's Place, and Rider's Crest. I'm sure y'all will be fine. Like, can't be that hard to find her in this town. We have a lot of people, sure, but she's got a pretty, how to say, overt personality.
Unique presentation.
Horns.
I wasn't talking about appearance. I was talking about, and he just like speaking thing with his hands.
Talkie motion.
I was talking about personality.
This is true. We could try listen for her.
That might be a good idea. Could always try flagging one of the runners down, the legal ones. See if they know something. Those people are busy even now. Trust me. Sips at his Irish coffee. Wait, not Irish. Heartlandic coffee.
Good catch.
Heartlandic.
Heartlandic. Yeah, you gotta move on, find your, or you'll miss out on the Saints' Day celebration.
I want a Heartlandic coffee.
He holds up a hand, does a snap, and then just holds up in his other hand the coffee he has in his hand. I got you.
Thank you, my friend.
This is sort of my little nook. I gotta say, he looks at you, Tam. Be mindful of where you're stepping. I'm not the only guy with less than pure intent that has a nook. And trust me when I say, a lot of nooks are getting taken up these days, and it's a pain in my ass.
Well, fortunately, my friend, you have friends in low places, eh?
High, and he holds up his, palm, and low. Brings it down. And everywhere in between. And he gestures to you for the everywhere in between part.
I nod sagely.
Oh yeah, he looks at you, Sandra. You ever find out anything about that lady of yours?
Not particularly.
Shame.
Hey.
Old Breaker Broker is probably gonna start calling in something at this point.
Never. Yeah, I'm waiting on that.
Hey, there's something you could ask. Good. I wouldn't ever recommend this because he's a jackass, but if you're in desperate need of information, you could go to the Breaker Broker.
Because we definitely need to be more indebted to him.
Exactly my point.
That's a little bit more.
If you're desperate.
A little bit more to me is a lot more important.
He is a jackal?
A little altered. Being a little altered.
I mean, it does help.
You make it sound like you're doing the puff puff pass from last night. This is just some coffee. And
no, it's Heartlandic coffee.
It's Heartlandic coffee.
He just wants a little bit to smooth the way between worlds.
Blur the lines.
Yeah.
By blurring reality.
Yeah, exactly. A little lube for the old psyche.
Fair enough.
Are you the type of person to blur the lines? Then Heartlandic coffee is the right coffee for you.
for only
Thank
5 easy payments of $9.99. You have a lot of good you have a lot of good different realms of voices, right? I gotta say.
Yeah.
And bird noises. Good. Yeah, see, it's too good. So is this you calling in the GM favor, or am I misinterpreting this?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, well, the reason I asked is because I would just tell you guys to continue doing what you're doing, because you're doing great. So I won't take the GM favor, but...
Okay. I wanted to wait until we get some really juicy information.
No, yeah, keep going the way you're going, you're doing fine. Here's the thing, I don't have a means plan. I don't have something that's they have to go talk to this person at this time and present, I don't know, freaking red sash or something. I don't fucking know. I don't have anything like that planned.
I just don't want to. I don't want to blow the load early and then get horribly misled.
Blow the load early.
I'm just saying.
I love it.
I mean, with us that would happen.
You ever think about being a gunslinger? Because then you'll be the fastest shooter in the West. The funny thing is, this
to me.
The provinces.
That's some genuine laughter there.
Anyways!
So Aminius is just drinking his hard coffee and kind of has the tarot cards out, kind of shuffling them. He really wants to just be done with this so they can do fun stuff.
We gotta go grocery shopping before we go to the aquarium.
Use this as a focus. The sooner we find Wise, the sooner you can get shit fixed.
Well, he's also just why is this supposed to be here so we can all go carousing?
To be fair, we did kind of ditch her last night.
She ditched us.
Eh.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
So, shall we continue?
Yes, thank you for your time, Marcoon.
Does not. Anytime. Remember what I said. Keep your head on a swivel. Apparently, you second waivers bring a good bit of trouble, even to my little underworld.
That's us.
If it is any consolation, I think I prefer you in the Nook than them in the Nook.
I do as well. That's why we get along so great. He looks at Acker. Acker's looking down at the little tiny coffee glass.
It's the size of his thumbnail.
Yeah. It's the size that's smaller than the nail probably because he has claws.
Oh right, I forgot about that.
A straw, perhaps.
What's a straw?
Marco does the gesture again, and then another one gets brought over to you guys, and Acker's
So I'm just the sipping motion, just drink them. Just very carefully bring it to your mouth.
Pinky out, big guy, pinky out. He does so. So he has the cup between his finger and his thumb, and then his pinky out. Cool. It's like a shot glass, essentially. Cool. You know, I'm sort of concerned, but at the same time, I think it's bloody hilarious to find out what a troll is like on caffeine and alcohol.
To be fair, it'd probably take a lot to really get to him is the problem.
That's a good point, isn't it?
You need a keg of each at least.
I'm not pouring out Craggy that quickly. Sorry. He nods. He sets the glass back down. Bitter. But sweet.
Is the troll gonna become a connoisseur of alcohol?
Yes.
Or coffee.
Or both.
Or both.
Oh god, I just have this image of him with a Starbucks apron on.
Troll bucks.
So much. No, we don't.
Or mushroom. Mushroom
We
bucks.
troll all our customers.
Nice.
They spell your name wrong intentionally.
They give you only
He
decaf.
doesn't know how to spell, that's why.
Anyways.
Okay.
You guys thank Marcona and get me on your merry way, I guess. Acker well, one more!
We'll get you more later, big guy. You have to pace it.
Stupid horde one. Waste your time. Free food!
I know, it's a tragedy.
He's just reflecting your guys' emotions at this point.
Anyways.
So, last you guys head to the Writer's Crest, the one that's closest to the Bard's College.
Makes sense.
Well, yeah, you definitely sort of begin seeing why. Like, it's so close to the Bard's College. Like, this is like, not a beatnik sort of jazz bar. It is a jazz bar, not a beatnik jazz bar, though. But it is like a jazz bar.
Has standards.
It's smooth, it's smoky inside. There's a hookah lounge to the backroom corner area. And similar to the rest of the bars in the town, place is filled. You guys even see a couple of familiar faces. So familiar as in you saw them like probably less than 12 hours ago.
Which ones?
You see Peter
Uh-huh.
and Shay. So loud mouth and silent, girl.
Are they advertising their future play?
No.
Alright. Probably everyone knows. That's what.
Like you guys have actually seen like the posters and stuff already spread around town. Like as you guys have been walking.
Gotcha.
So like any advertisement they had to have done, you don't think that there's only 4 of them, right? And they were busy cleaning their own theater. You figure like it was probably handed over to someone else, probably some runners or something.
Makes sense.
Yeah, you guys have seen their posters all around town already. It's been advertised. You know, the tale of redemption of Saint Leon Tacitus. So yeah, you guys see a couple familiar faces sitting at like a tall, sort of not gridiron, just like wrought iron, tall standing tables and equivalently tall standing metal iron stools.
Any ram's horns around?
Nope.
Just imagine if he said yes, though, is the thing.
Yeah, just like something. Yeah, you do. Where's it go?
Ah, damn.
Pardon me, barkeep.
Shit. The barkeep looks over. Hello, and what can I do for you?
I am. Yesterday, a few hours before sundown, did you perhaps see a tiefling with big ram horns and the skin color kind of like my friend over here's?
Heartlandic accents.
Well, I saw someone like that. They didn't enter, I'm afraid. I saw them outside.
Alright, which way were they headed?
What was she doing?
She points down the direction of towards Ian's place, like down the street.
Alright.
Heading that way.
How did she look? Was she distressed?
Quite tired.
Tired.
But like,
Sleepy
I've just had
almost.
a long day tired, not like, oh, I'm running for my life tired.
She nods say you did that? Yes. She's seen the face many times before, you could tell.
Mm-hmm.
Did she seem like she had struggled?
No.
Okay.
Oh, where are my manners? And she holds out a hand to... Well, just, I don't know, whoever's in front.
That would be Tannum.
I would assume Tannum. I'm Bethany.
Bethany. Hello, my name is Tannum.
Bethany Hawkins. Pleasure to meet you. Is there something wrong? Should I be alerting the guards for something?
Perhaps not quite yet.
Okay.
We're just
We are
looking for
just,
a friend right now, and
We're trying to figure it out.
It is unlike them to skip the festivities.
Oh, well, I'm sure your friend has plenty of good reasons. I mean, the festivities are across all the town. Maybe you just simply found some enticing activity somewhere else.
Or someone enticing, eh?
I feel like they would have came into a place. Oh, wait. Does this place have rooms to stay in, or is it just a bar?
It's just a bar.
Okay, never mind.
Cafe bar. So very close to my favorite. So close. Yeah.
Is it a reference to a book or something? Because it sounds familiar. Or does
Stephen Hawking,
Yeah, that's probably...
maybe?
Everyone that works at the Writers Guild is named after an author. That'd be fun.
I don't know.
Shit, we have to go back
I
to
don't know at all.
Anyways.
But, Bethany continues, perhaps she did find someone enticing. Like you lovely people that came into my establishment just now. She gives you a wink. Bethany is a very attractive woman.
That's Aminius laughing in a lecherous way.
She's got, blue eyes, ivory sort of... Not full ivory skin, probably like a bit more tan than that. Like, black hair, almost. It's like dark brown, but it's basically black. Well, if you guys want, and she points over to where Peter and Shay are sitting, I'm sure those two know plenty. They usually go around town anyways. Perhaps you can ask them.
Thank you, I think we shall.
And for such a warm face, she says to you, Tandem, she sets out like a platter of drinks. That you know she's been pouring this whole time. For your first visit.
Can we see what the bottle was that she was pouring?
No, it wasn't like a bottle she was pouring. She was making some sort of like a cocktail.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I am humbled and grateful. I shall enjoy this.
indeed.
It's like this sort of like, you know how like American Kool-Aid or fruit punch looks like? It's like too red. That's like impossibly red. It's like that.
It's the red that causes autism.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's like that. It's like super red. It almost looks like a healing potion. But your healing potions actually have like some mystical gleam to them.
Yes, but which one would you rather have?
Alcohol or healing potion? I don't know. They both make me feel a lot better about myself.
Depending on
One
the
physically, one mentally.
There you go.
But yeah, so you guys, grab something. Like these are like basically like mimosa glass. Have you ever seen one of those? Like so, this tall neck glass. Mimosa.
I had it. No, I didn't. I spelled it wrong.
Mimosa. I believe that's how it's spelled. But yeah, so you guys get this, and you guys. Did anyone just like begin sipping it or like smelling it or whatever?
Yes,
yeah, I'll do like a full on. What's the word? Not a sip. It's more of it's like between a sip and a gulp.
A swig.
Yeah,
swig.
Thank you, swig.
Hey, do a swig. It is very immensely fruity flavor, but it's very smooth. Like to the point where like it honestly doesn't feel like there's any alcohol in it at all, except you saw what you put into the shaker, and that had alcohol in it, some sort of fruit flavored liqueur. Liqueur.
You know exactly what I like.
She has a smile. I tend to know the likes of many people. Doubly so if they come into my establishment. Don't let me keep you. Go.
Alright, head on over.
But walking away, Sandra's just like, this is very good advertisement. I see why she's the face.
Free samples!
Oh, by the way, did Derek and, I definitely know her name, Abigail, join us, or they just do it?
Abigail.
No, you guys haven't seen them.
They're also missing. No.
You guys might see them later. Like, for them, I actually do have like an idea of where they're going. So if you guys happen to cross paths, you could get them. But yeah, so you guys sipping your. It's like, let's see, strawberry with passion fruit, an undertone of dragon fruit, which is basically me saying nothing because dragon fruit has no fucking flavor to it. It doesn't. If you ever get the chance to buy dragon fruit, don't fucking do it. It's a fucking ripoff. But yeah, really fruity. And again, you know it has alcohol in it, but you basically don't even detect it. It's like that clean. So yeah, mimosa glasses in hand on this glorious Saints Day. You guys begin going over to Peter and Shay. That's their names. And you see that Peter's in the middle of talking to Shay about something. You don't know exactly what the details of the conversation are, but you just know it ends with, well, it doesn't end with, but it continues with, which is what you guys have been hearing. And that is exactly how the dogs came home. Shay just looks really confused. I know, right? I wouldn't have ever guessed it, but, magic is magic, right? And, like, at this point he notices you guys. Well, look who came to our favorite little pub. And
So the dog... I cut the first... so the dogs came home, but who let them out?
Oh my...
that's a story for another day, my friend. That's a story for another day.
Damn, I'm living so well right now.
That's the mimosa.
That's the mimosa.
This game, mimosas don't have any of these ingredients. Mimosas are just alcohol and orange juice. Really easy to make. And tasty.
Champagne.
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 So I'm just distracted from the back.
Can I get some champ agony, please? Champ agony?
It's agony, alright.
Here's agony being filled.
Agony cut.
There's only like, this is like, right, I said like these are like a table, I mean like it has like, I don't know, like a one, not even, like probably like, we'll put that like a 1.5 foot diameter, so it's a pretty small table, meant to only hold drinks, honestly.
Is it one of those ones where you like stand up at them and talk?
No, you could, yeah, it definitely is that high, that's probably what you guys end up doing, but for Shay and Peter, they actually have stools that just go that high. Again, really high stools. What can we do for you guys? You guys are out and about pretty early.
Hey, I mean, it seems like everyone is.
Yeah, I know. Woke me up. Woke me up. You see Shay get a smile on her face, like a mischievous smile on her face. Your companion?
Aye, the tiefling one.
Oh, okay. I didn't know who. I thought I talked. You had a lot of people yesterday. No.
Like 4 or 5. Okay, maybe we do have a few.
Have you seen our tiefling friend?
No. What? Something happened?
Not that we know of, but we have not seen her since she departed the college yesterday.
Apparently they saw her walk by this place, but that's about it.
Where was she heading?
Towards the end places she was planning to.
That's like 15 minutes.
Right? Do you see why we're wondering where she is?
She disappeared in the span of 15. That's impressive.
Honestly,
that's impressive. I can't even do that. That's impressive. Actually, he gives a look at Shay. She gets like a like a scrunched up like face, like the Thor meme where it's like, really though? Yeah, like that face. Okay, you know, maybe I could, but I didn't. But yeah, that's a personal best then. So that's problematic to say the least, I would say. Just a little bit, I would say.
Did we determine whether she actually was at Ian's house and
She never made it to Ian's house. Like, Ian and Dinless were there the whole time, and neither of them saw her.
Okay.
So, but this is good. We have a what is the word? A window.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15 to 25 minutes. Ian says 25 minutes at most with like a slow walk.
Or not knowing where you're going exactly because you're new to town.
We have a rough time estimate and a place. Well, a stretch of place.
Yeah, but we've already been down the main path for that. Next up would be side paths. Christ, why can't I remember names right now? Peter!
That's my name, yeah?
Yeah, I forgot about that. What would be like...
That's not my name.
What would be like side paths between here and Ian's place that people would potentially meander down?
I mean, there's a lot of back alleys between all the houses here.
Aye, but places that have like interesting bits and bobs. Like
I mean,
if
there's a
something caught your eye on the
courtyard.
main street and you decide to take a left instead of...
There's like a courtyard behind another bar near here. There's... I don't know, man. I don't go sneaking around. I'm an upstanding bard.
Weren't you just saying that you could disappear in 15 minutes or less? Or the...
No. I said I could get distracted. Distracted. That's the keyword. Distracted. Not disappear. Distracted. Huge difference. Yeah, I honestly don't know. I'm not really the sneaky sort. None of us really are.
Check it, but at the same time, he's a bard, so I think he'd be good at the situation. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? I've been rolling shit. Maybe this will break this record. Hey! But at the same time, still a bard. So, like, his persuasion could be plus 12. No, not plus 12. At this point, it'd be like plus 9? With expertise?
Give me a second. Yeah.
Close.
Peter's telling the truth. Yeah.
He's not.
But you do notice that when Peter says, "Yeah, none of us are the sneaky sort," Shay sort of like cringes inward at that.
Just a twitch.
Like.
Sandra doesn't make any outward note of that, but she will remember. In the corner, Sandra remembers this.
Yeah, Sandra remember that.
Anyways.
Can't help you, I'm afraid.
It is such as it is.
You could try to talk to the more sneakily inclined. Someone that's not us.
We already have.
You think?
Okay, well then shit.
You think we should see if guards say anything?
On a different topic, Shay, are you singing today, perhaps?
She does the O motion, silently, and she just shakes her head.
Oh, that's alright, Shay.
You have
She
a very
really
lovely
should.
voice.
She gets a blush and does a bow.
As with everything, it is your own choice, of course.
Trust me, we've tried to get her to sing so many times, but you want to understand boundaries.
Important things. If you have not seen Wise, perhaps we best get looking, yes?
Hey.
Best of luck to ya. I have the utmost faith in you guys, don't you, Shay? She nods at that. Alright, designate 2 people.
I volunteer as tribute.
Okay. Who's the second one?
Aminius, I volunteer you.
Okay.
Okay, Sandra gain a D8 in the Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, nice.
Aminius gain a D10 in Bardic Inspiration.
Cool. What does that mean? What do I do?
So for the next, I think it's 10 minutes, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes. So for the next 10 minutes, you can spend the Bardic Inspiration on an ability check, attack, or saving throw.
Okay.
And then what would happen is you would roll the D10, and then add that to whatever result you got.
Okay.
It only lasts 10 minutes, so if you don't spend it before the 10 minutes is gone, then it's gone. Yeah, 10 minutes, D10. Could turn a nat 20 into a 30 and, all this crazy shit.
Destroy the fabric of reality.
Yeah, as one does.
You knows.
It's called magic, Garth.
It's called magic, you wouldn't know about it.
What is magic?
Oh, it's teasing. Alrighty then.
Damn, I don't know how to best use this.
The thing is, you only have 10 minutes. You only have 10 minutes to do so.
I think at this point, is it concerning enough that, oh, hey, she walked by here, and then after here, we have no idea where she went. So.
Well, let's go find a guard. And I'm gonna ask him.
Plenty of guards out and about on this day.
Who would be, here at that time, though?
I don't know how to describe it to you. It depends on... It's just whoever's on guard shift that day, or that time. It's not like, oh, you like coffee, right? Go to the jazz bar.
Yeah. Well, that's a good lead. Let's just go find a guard. And see if they know somebody that would have been on at that time that might have seen something.
Well, how do you go about determining that? I mean, there's guards outside. The guards are patrolling even on Saints Day.
I mean, we could just ask them, hey, who would have been around here
Who
at
would
that
have
time?
Basically.
Yeah.
You go out the door, leaving, Peter and Shay to their little hangout, or date, or I don't know, however the hell you want to look at it, however you want to misconstrue it as. And
Hey, Rashin, may I borrow your shoulder for a second?
Sure thing.
I grab Rajan's shoulder, and then my eyes cloud over, and I want to see if I can use Yuila's top-down view to see if I can locate any sort of just get an idea of where the side alleys are from this to Ian's, so we can scout them out essentially.
Okay, roll me perception with advantage because Druid is an owl. You'll get the top-down view just like for free. Like that literally just requires looking. Oh, but for the perception roll, I'll just tell you that like
using Uwila stats, yeah.
Yes, she is the one looking.
Let's see, perception is a +3 if I remember correctly.
Yep,
yes,
it should be with advantage as well. Avantage. 10.
Feels bad, man.
Feels bad, man. Sometimes you can't win them all. You gotta get the bad rolls eventually. So yeah, looking from a top-down perspective, you do see this sort of, the civil grid work that gets formed behind all the buildings and such like that.
Hold on a second. Can I use my bardic inspiration on a lucky reroll?
You can, yeah.
Let's do that.
Stack that bitch on top of it. Holy
keep in mind, the bargain inspiration applies to something you do, not to something someone else does.
Okay, so I can't give that to someone else?
No, you can't. It's something. It's one of your ability rolls or whatever.
Okay, never mind then.
can still hit him.
You can spend your lucky on anyone